The 2016 Biennial Convention made history with one constitutional amendment in particular. Members voted to replace the annual March meeting of provincial coordinators with a joint sector meeting.
So I'm really looking forward to these 2 days of being a time where our bargaining unit presidents can feel that they are leaving here empowered to go forward and represent our members on the front lines, to know that they have a great team to work with that are behind them, and to know that their issues aren't solely their issues, but probably are issues of the province, and we've got lots to learn from others doing the same kind of work that they're doing as leaders in their bargaining units.
So ONA needs strong on-the-ground leadership. Leaders like Danielle Larmond. Danielle got loud at the biennial. She got forceful and emotional with Health Minister Eric Hoskins about violence in her workplace.
October 30th, punched in the head. November 13th, grabbed from behind and punched. This is a daily occurrence, Minister. Staff feel unsupported. They're fearful to come to work. They stop on the side of the road and cry, thinking, is it me today?
So it's
Danielle hasn't stopped getting loud since. On this Friday, she and two of her leaders are meeting with ONA's staff. They're strategizing about an upcoming meeting with the CEO of CAMH.
This is a die on hill. This is a die on hill. I am tired of having nurses become disabled because we are not doing enough to protect our nurses. This is an issue of money. Yes, it will cost a bunch of money to do what needs to be done, but in the long run, they will save on WSIB, overtime, replacement costs, LTD, all kinds of things.
Danielle actually tricked me into this job years ago. I had an issue with the employer, and she came to my rescue and said, why don't you come and try out working with the union? And I was like, no, I don't really want to do that. And she said, just give it a try. So I tried it, and I loved it, and her passion for the issues and our members is just what's kept me there and kept me going.
Enabling activists and passing on her enthusiasm for union work is something that Danielle has in common with leaders in other bargaining units. In March 2016, members protested. St. Joseph's Healthcare in Hamilton planned to lay off RNs and add RPNs to the staffing mix in its Level 2 nursery.
So we have a list of over 275 personal emails from our members that are contacts or reps, and we send out communication to them through that, and then we have those members spread it by word of mouth to the rest of the members in their units, and we were able to get approximately 160 members out to an information session about the layoffs. And then we had the rally that took place in the coldest day of last year, 2016.
It's a Wednesday morning, and Angela and her team are coaching colleagues on workload forms. Another example of engaging members to protect their rights and practice.
Here at our local, we have some sessions that we will invite, say, a unit that has an issue with professional responsibility and workload. We invite them to the office to review some of the common nursing practice issues or standards that they're not able to meet, and then we give them some tools to help them discuss it with their manager. Some of the language to use about complexity and looking at the skill mix. So we have little sessions about that to help our staff have those difficult conversations with their managers, and then if it still is not resolved, we bring it forward to HAC. The TCT on the hospital's report. The other part of it is we get their personal email addresses and we add them to our contact list.
The team at the Kingston General Hospital is active in the same way.
Article 8 of the collective agreement, to me, is a little hidden gem that is in there. And so we put our team together, and then we reached out to areas where we knew there were problems. We had 454 forms last year at our hospitals because the nurses have seen the progress and they've bought into it.
In Brantford, it's lunchtime, but Melanie Holjack and her members have no time to eat. They're fighting mad about a layoff announced by the Haldeman Norfolk Health Unit. They are using their collective agreement to grieve this improper layoff as they garner public support.
All of my members are out here. The employer has decided to terminate all nurse practitioner services.
They're going to lose an important program to this community, and that's about serving babies and new moms that don't have access to primary care for prenatal and postnatal care. And this is a critical program to this community.
You know, we have a professional responsibility to get out and advocate for our clients. If you have an issue at your bargaining unit that you would like to bring attention to, if you want the community to be aware of, units that do not have enough staff, violence in the workplace, it's extremely important to connect with the resources that ONA has available, and whether it's issuing a press release or developing a leaflet that you can hand out in your community, holding an information picket. There are lots of different options available to you, and ONA's team is there to support you and guide you through those processes.
Support your nurses.